BBC Radio Suffolk. On FM, on DAB, and Freeview Channel 720. James Hazel on BBC Radio Suffolk.
11:05, it is the 14th of January. In this hour, Simon, he's to be discovering the retail industry. He's never done it, well, primarily because it's public-facing, and he has to talk to actual, real members of the human race, and I don't know how he's going to get along with that. He'll be selling teddy bears up at Sailmakers. They've got a shop there. And it's called Bear Gardens, and he's going to be working in there for an hour. And there'll be a challenge or two, I'm sure.
James Hazel's Big Saturday Show on BBC Radio Suffolk.
Simon on the warpath today to learn the retail trade. I cannot believe in 50, 60, 70 challenges he hasn't done any retail thus far. We put that right today as we have sent Simon to Bear Garden in Ipswich at the Sailmakers Shopping Centre to actually meet real-life members of the general public and sell them teddy bears. Morning, Simon.
Oh, good morning, James. Yes, you're quite right. I am here at Bear Garden, Sailmakers Shopping Centre. And can I just say, I'm very impressed with this shopping centre. You normally judge these sort of venues by the standard of their lavatories. Now, I visited the lavatory about a quarter of an hour ago, and it's of a really high quality, very clean, very spacious, and nice hot water running. And they even had a towel provided, not those ridiculous machines.
Can I just ask, what difference does it make how spacious it is? What the hell difference does it make?
Well, it's nice. I mean, you don't want a crowd. When you go and spend a penny, you don't want someone up alongside you, do you? I mean, you want people to space out a bit, don't you?
I see.
I do, anyway. Anyway, but I'm very impressed by Sailmakers Shopping Centre. If you've not been here to the Sailmakers, they spend a lot of money on it.
It used to be called Tower Ramparts, of course.
It did, yes. It wasn't so good when it was Tower Ramparts. Yes, it had that sort of, I wouldn't say mangy feel about it, but it wasn't as up-to-date and as,
I see.
You know, it's got something, there's certain je ne sais quoi about it at the moment, Sailmaker Shopping Centre. So come along. Now, if you do come along to the Sailmaker Shopping Centre, come particularly to the Bear Garden, which is where I am, with the Bear Garden's proprietor. Yeah. Now, of course, the Bear Garden, the origin of this, of course, was, it was a place set apart for bear baiting and other rough sports, but no longer that is the case. So the Bear Garden here in the Sailmaker Shopping Centre, something quite different. Kelly, you're the owner. It's been here for about 3 years. You obviously like bears.
Yes, I love bears, but my children love bears, and that's why I opened the shop.
Right, because you don't just sell teddy bears here, you actually make them, and I'm going to be making a teddy bear today, aren't I?
Yes, you are, and you'll love it. You'll have a great time.
Well, we've actually chosen the skin already, and we're going to call this teddy bear Jimbo. That's going to be its name. Do you think that's a good name for a teddy bear?
Why not? Why not?
Name.
He looks like a Jimbo. He can come and live with you.
Well, he's sort of soft. He's appealing.
Here's what I really want, Simon. Here's what I've never had and what I'd really love, a mascot for the show. A teddy bear that could come down to the studio with me every day, and it'll be a mascot for the show. That's what I'd really like. I'd also really like if you had equipment that didn't cut out, just willy-nilly, and leave me somewhat in the lurch, because... there he is. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's back. So that would be lovely, a mascot for the show.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we've just been discussing that before we came on air, and we couldn't we, Kelly, that this bear could be placed in the studio when James is on air?
Yes.
Absolutely, why not? He's a lovely mascot. He looks really friendly, has a lovely smile, and he obviously is warm to you. I think he chose you. I don't think you chose him.
Quite right.
Yes,
what I want.
Rather nice.
Yeah,
now,
like
we've
Simon.
got a stuffing machine here on the right, haven't we? Tell us about the stuffing machine.
So, yes, as you can see, it's quite a large machine, and we use this in our shop when we are making the bears here. We also have a portable one for our outside events. But, yeah, there's a big machine there for you to use the foot pedals, so you can choose how soft or how firm you want the bear to be. So everybody that makes a bear makes it just the way that they like it to be.
Presumably babies like it nice and soft.
Yes, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, I like it hard because I'm a hard character. I'm hard physically, so I'm going to have it really sweet, quite hard. But
I'd like mine squidgy.
It is, yes. It's really lovely. I mean, you'll feel it. It's really lovely. We call it super stuffing, and it's just really, really cuddly. And when the stuffing settles, the bears are still really nice and made.
So I want it hard, but James doesn't, and it's for him. And it's for his
I'd
program.
like squidgy.
He wants it sort of squidgy.
Medium, shall we? Medium?
Cuddly, yeah.
Medium will do it.
Yeah.
Now, so this shop is incredible. It's a comparatively small shop. It's packed, as I say, as I'm speaking, James. But there's so much to your business because it's not just a shop. You work online. You do parties, celebrations.
That's right. Yes, our public events have been really popular, our Santa's workshops, and we do lots of free events. We encourage people to come into the town, use the town facilities and enjoy arts and crafts or other activities as a thank you, really, and we appreciate everyone's support, so we love to do those regularly. But what we're finding now for 2017 and moving on is that we want to be going out into the community more so we're able to now go more to school fairs, if we have organisations and charity events that previously we've not been able to commit to. We're really looking forward to doing that more so. And because we have a portable machine, what you're going to experience is the excitement of making a bear. And believe me, it's so much more magical than buying one off the shelf. And what we would love to do is to give more people that opportunity. So by going out to different organisations and allowing them to have this experience, that's what we're all about, is just spreading that little bit of magic.
There is something magical about teddy bears. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's sort of synonymous with innocent, carefree days of childhood, isn't it?
It's comforting,
it is, and they're
it?
very comforting. And, you know, I'm surprised. I thought we'd be a children's shop with lots of children in, and actually we get lots of adults and the older generation coming in that have...
Are they rather odd?
Rather odd?
Well, adults do like teddy bears. Are they odd?
No.
People like me.
No, they're just... Do you know, I've just realised it's not an age thing.
No.
It's very much your personality. And those that love bears will just love bears their whole lives. And I think that's really, really special. And I hope that, and I believe that they do get the same level of service here as anybody else. And that's what makes us love our job.
The challenge,
so I'm going to be making
Simon.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I get any requests, Simon? Can it have like a bit of string in the back and it says things in your voice? Hello?
I think that might be a little bit too elaborate. We've only got 50 minutes.
Oh, I didn't want...
That might be a little bit elaborate.
I thought it might have been a speaking bear. That would have been even... No, but that's fine. And I'd like it to sort of... Can you make it resemble me in some small way?
Well, we could sort of, we can try and make it resemble James, so we'd have to cut the hair off the fluff of the top of his head.
Right, let's do that. What does James wear?
No, he's rather, he is soft and appealing. He's not cuddly, so we can't put too much stuffing inside.
You were about to say handsome, weren't you?
So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get started.
Listen, go online.
Well, you are quite handsome.
Go online and you can get a picture, and then, you know, because you'll mess it up, you'll get a picture of me from that, and then you can do it like that, can't you? That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, but okay.
Honestly, it's like he's on the moon. So we'll be back with Simon. We'll ask him the next question, then 5 minutes later we'll get an answer. He is today over at the Sailmakers. He's at Bear Garden, where he's going to be meeting the general public, selling them bears, and making a very special, as he calls it, independent personal bear.
Your station, your BBC. This is BBC Radio Suffolk.
Back with Simon in a moment. The warpath today with his challenge of making a nice fluffy bear. It's easier than you think, I would suggest. But not to make them look that good. That's the difficult bit.
James Hazel's Big Saturday Show on BBC Radio Suffolk.
So back to the Sailmakers we go. Simon's in the process of making a cuddly bear today to serve as a mascot for the show, which would be nice. Simon, we think, is at the Sailmakers, where he is making a bear as a mascot for the show. Are you there?
I'm here, James. Unfortunately, we have to do this on the telephone because the iPad is not working. But I am making the bear, your bear, Jimbo. I have to press my foot with the right foot on a pedal, and which means that the cotton mix revolves, and I put the bear at the end of a nozzle, and then we do one leg, then we do another leg, then we did the body. But of course, because I haven't been interrupted by actually broadcasting this morning, we've nearly finished.
Oh.
So that's good news. Not too bad, Kelly, so far.
That is quite quick.
It's all going to plan. Now you just need to pick your little wish heart.
Oh, we're going to put a wish heart in, James. No, where do these wish hearts go?
This will go inside the bear, which sort of commemorates the bear being born, and then we'll give you little certificates, and that's where you'll write Jimbo's name on the certificate, and we'll know who it belongs to.
Oh, so you know what? So he's got his birthday. Oh, that's lovely. So we've got
a lovely little wish to pop inside. Little wish.
Okay, so a little wish to put. What do you want, James? Do you want love? Do you want courage? What do you want inside?
Here's the thing. I don't know whether you can build this in, but here's what would be nice for me. It is genuinely my son Tom's birthday today. So
right.
Can we build a sort of a Tom connection into that? Because he's actually got his birthday today. So that would be nice.
Oh, is it Tom's birthday today?
Yeah.
The only thing is, we can't cross purchase here because we're going to put it in the studio for you.
Yeah,
so it's going to be called Jimbo, so you can't now call him Tom.
Well, no, I know, but, you know.
Jimbo. But you see something inside that you love. Let's put Love Tom inside.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, how about
Let's
that?
put Love Tom inside.
All right.
Okay, happy birthday, Tom. There you are.
Bless.
Hang on, we'll just do this, and we'll shove it inside the bear. There you go. So that's nice.
That's going to be there forever, that, you know.
What about the price tag? James, you happy with the price tag on this?
You might want to take that off.
Yes, I probably do.
You might want to take that off. You know, once you've paid for it, don't get arrested on the way out of the shop or anything.
Do you know what? The Bear Garden, it's the compliments of the Bear Garden, providing we give them a little bit of publicity, they're giving us a nice free bear. What about that? That's very kind of you, Kelly. Now, listen, Kelly, there's so much activity in here. We've got a great queue of people waiting. And I wanted to speak to some of the parents and children here, James.
Yeah.
But if I might get Hannah over. Hannah, can I have a quick word with you? Hannah's here with her children. Hannah, do you often come in here?
This is our first time.
Right, first time. And why are you here? Well, obvious question.
It's a late Christmas present for them because they've been talking about doing it for a very long time.
Oh, how lovely. Now, you've got two daughters here. What's your name?
Eva.
Eva and?
Bethany.
And Bethany. Got Eva and Bethany here, and they are, I think it's more of a rabbit, isn't it? There's no rabbit more than a bear they've bought. Anyway, they're stuffing their pets as well. So it's not just bears you can buy here. Kelly, you've got all sorts of things you can buy.
Oh, yes, we have anything from unicorns and dragons, the mythical creatures, right up to, family favourites such as dogs and bunnies.
DJs?
We have one now. He's called Jimbo.
We've got one now called Jimbo. There you go. So it's nearly finished, James. And what we're going to do is, when I've finished it, I'm going to sit on, there's a lovely red throne here, and we're going to take a photograph of me with Jimbo on the red throne, and we're going to send it back to you to the studio for a photograph.
That sounds slightly disturbing, but I look forward to receiving it. I shall look forward to it. Now, all you've got to do now is serve a few customers, maybe make sure the stock is up to date and all of that, and that's your challenge.
I've been serving. Oh, yes, I've got this marvel. You say make this idea that I don't get on with the general public. I'm a wonderful salesman. Do you know, I've told you before, I can sell flowers to people who hate flowers.
Yeah.
In another life, I could be a tremendous salesman.
That is your next challenge, then, is it? To sell a really lovely bear to someone. That's clearly what we're asking.
Okay, I'll do that.
I look forward to receiving my bear. And we'll just say that we enjoyed the brief warpath that was Simon at the Bear Garden at the Sailmakers making bears.
BBC Radio Suffolk. On FM, on DAB, and Freeview Channel 720.